Hello everyone, and welcome back to this month's recap. Join me as we take a journey through the most exciting moments of the past few weeks. Let's get started. Their life just flashed before their eyes. The truck driver's composure is truly admirable. Seafoam covered the coast of Partido de Coronel Dorrego, Argentina on March 16. Olha. Foi embora. Caraca. Aê, maranhão. Estamos na roça, ó. A moita fechou. A mother's reflexes and intuition are extraordinary. What kind of ending are you waiting for?
Я думал, сейчас в дерево въедет.
Luckily, our guys can run pretty fast. Otherwise, no doctor would believe they got chased by a metal sheet. But this guy, not so lucky. He really is the boy's whole word, quite literally.
Поїхали. Дивіться, по льоду можна вже ходити. Гарик біжить. Бігіть! Так. Опа, 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 опа. Гарик бігає по льоду.
The cold weather in Inner Mongolia is always a major challenge for all water systems. Always be careful when using any gas-powered appliance in your kitchen. physics and an interesting example of light refraction. The moment when the fog rolled into the Batumi city, Georgia on March 9th. Many locals said it was the first time they had witnessed this phenomenon. The wonder of nature. This is the fairy tale bunker of every child's imagination. Have you ever seen a tree trunk catch fire like that? That's what happens when methane builds up inside from rotting organic matter. Once it escapes, it can easily catch fire if there's any spark or flame nearby. Marine worm, a nutritious delicacy in many Southeast Asian countries. Would you dare to try it? Do these movements intrigue or scare you? Woolly aphids, a species of sap-sucking insect, are commonly found across the northern hemisphere. Raccoon and their next mission impossible. The small whirlwind really targeted him. The terrifying scene when a tornado made landfall in Arno, USA on March 15, 2025. The terrifying scene when lightning struck and caused a tree to explode in front of a house in Tennessee on March 15. Some might say this video is played in reverse.
This修了啥呀？这个修的。
She should go buy a lottery ticket because all her bad luck for the year just happened. when your biggest barrier is yourself. Have you ever faced a rainstorm this deep? Luckily, this isn't happening on Earth. It's just clusters of male cottonwood flowers.
我操，这一路好恐怖，这啥呀？有人知道这是什么东西吗？
Pipe pollen, a nightmare for all residents and tourists visiting Beijing every March. Physics will never be boring with such vivid examples.
Estoy agarrando señal, carnal. Estoy agarrando señal, carnal. Y volvemos a la normalidad.
A way to see a rainbow in your house every day. It seems like wireless power transmission has just been invented.
Eu vou falar, olha, ciências, aí na educação física mais não.
Quando eu consigo fazer vocês prestarem atenção, as bolas me atrapalham. Até as bolas.
The blasting operation on the Bukharma River is an annual activity aimed at preventing ice jams before the spring floods occur. An overheated pipeline in Tianjin, China unexpectedly collapsed on March 25th. Fortunately, the incident happened at noon when there weren't many people on the road. The demolition of the Homer City power plant took place on March 23rd. The old water tower from the magnesite factory was demolished on March 14th. the light show at the American Museum of National History in New York City on March 13th.
Look at that dolphin. That's crazy. That's crazy.
After today, he will soon receive a mail from the NBA.
Oi, 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 oi. 我操！我操！牛逼，兄弟，等。
That hair tie is her only limit. Are you waiting for something to happen? He just found his life purpose. When you're so lucky that you don't have to try for anything in life.
哇，少了一点。
Wasp volcano had a mild eruption on March 1st, 2025. If you enjoy experiences like this, consider visiting Plus. Iceland, a land famously described as where the phoenix is reborn beneath layers of ice. Mount Etna put on a spectacular Strombolian eruption on the night of February 15th. The breathtaking and terrifying sight of Hawaii's Kilauea volcano during its eruption on March 20th. A massive avalanche swept down the slopes of Alabel Pass, Kyrgyzstan on March 23rd. Rising temperatures have made the Chalati Glacier area in Georgia more dangerous than ever in late March. Be cautious if you're planning to ski there. Another avalanche occurred in the Jammu and Kashmir region of India, about 6 kilometers from Padar, creating a breathtaking scene. An avalanche struck Mount Yulong in Yunnan, China on March 18. Dust Devil suddenly appeared and stole many goods from the people at the market in Peru on March 5th.
La verga. A la verga, güey. No mames. Vatos, ahorita ya vamos para allá, güey.
A funnel cloud in Cesano during the formation of a storm on the afternoon of Thursday, March 13, 2025.
Downtown Southport on St. Patrick's Day. Got a little tornado out over the ocean, it appears.
Berthoud, Colorado on March 19th. Gold Coast Beach, Queensland, Australia. A shelf cloud before the storm in Montevideo, Uruguay. A spectacular thunderstorm covered the sky over Portignon, Italy on March 14th. An impressive shell cloud formed over Toronto, Canada on March 16th. Large ice blocks surged onto the shores of the St. John River, signaling the arrival of spring in the region. Looks like it's time to dust off those boats. And with its location in the Aurora Zone, these mesmerizing light displays are an unforgettable part of the experience for visitors. One of the best angles showcasing the grandeur of Niagara Falls. Are you ready to visit it this summer? On March 21st, a man in Slovakia was walking in the woods with his dog when he was suddenly attacked by a large bear. After 2 encounters, both quickly left the area and he was completely unharmed. Poyang Lake Grasslands, a must-visit destination if you're traveling to Liaoning. Nature's analog clock. When a sun orbits around the Earth. The cat will be thrilled that the scene was captured by a surveillance camera. 3 pedestrians had a lucky escape while recording a video on Cebisoy Street, Turkey on January 21st.
Squashed it. Oh, you stood it back up.
Many people might think this video is played in reverse.
Oh, well done. What a nice lorry.
A new fear unlocked. Just 1 second could have completely changed both of their lives. They just got a new job for today. This is why you should never use phones with an old battery. The driver's soul just left his body. His life just flashed before his eyes. His soul just fell out of his body. Another reason why you should never walk parallel to large trucks. A large landslide occurred in Pimampiro, Imbabura, Ecuador. Fortunately, no deaths have been reported. A landslide occurred in Hubei, China on March 18th. Just another day in Arizona.
Did you see that was? This is getting crazy. Are there kids running towards it?
Yeah, he ran into the center. 雪崩了，雪崩了！我靠，雪崩了！我操！我操，雪崩了！雪崩了！雪崩了！雪崩了！雪崩了！我操！我操！ 我
a 2p solid materials experiment. A thick layer of ice formed after a massive hailstorm in southern Rania, Saudi Arabia on March 21st. The pressure on the last one is immense. A house in the Dian Anyar resident complex, Purwakarta Residency, collapsed on March 18. Reports say the house had cracks due to the ground movement caused by continuous rain. The moment the tornado began to wreak havoc in Anjatan district in Indrayamu on March 16. On March 21st, a home camera in Shemaze captured a footage of a small tornado passing through, blowing away part of a roof and some branches. A tornado in Torremendo, Alicante, Spain on March 14th. Dust devils are usually harmless and can even be fascinating, but sometimes they can be quite opposite. Thani, Thailand on March 13th. Tumbleweed, the journey of the idle guys on the prairie. The ice pancakes appearing in Elora, Canada are the final signs of winter fading away. Or springtails. They can float on water thanks to their hydrophobic coating and often gather in large clusters like this, especially after rain. If you touch them lightly, they will scatter in all directions to avoid danger. Bro did the biggest trick shot of 2025. Is this a good idea to maintain a safe distance from other vehicles? Looks like he's the chosen one today. Whole new meaning to tired.
这，小心点，小心点。哪来的轮胎啊？哪里的轮胎？这个轮胎要快一点超过去。
the way this driver's monthly salary disappeared. This video will show you the necessary distance to maintain when avoiding a large turning truck. A stunning waterspout in Southport on March 17th. Grand Sable, Mauritius on March 18th. Does anyone believe this way of cloud formation? Bugis, Indonesia on March 16th. Waterspout was spotted in Bali, Indonesia on March 22nd. A massive sandstorm hit Riyadh, Saudi Arabia on March 20th. A western view of Hugatan, Kansas before a sandstorm on March 15th.
Tắt máy không được luôn. Này các kỹ sư ô tô giải thích giùm em. Bên kia cũng chiếc xăm cô luôn mà sao rồi.
The love dance of snakes. Not only snakes, many other animals also have fascinating courtship dances. The great crested grape is one of them. real question here is, what happened to that silo on the right?
¿Quién viene allí?
She's trying to build a cozy home with a natural fur
Para la
mattress.
familia completa, amigos.
I know.
The answer to the question of whether the chicken or the egg came first is the goat.
I'll get him. I'll get him.
你们能看出来我养的是木马，笑死我了！我操！哎呦，笑死我了！我操！哎呦！
This homeowner has used more than 100% of the lettuce's potential.
这颗生菜已经尽力了。
Mano, acho que não tem nada nesse maracuja. Isso que eu
Minimalism taken to a whole new level.
Meu Deus, tem nada. Não acredito que eu paguei nesse maracujá. Meu Deus. E tu nem sabe escolher então, né? Olha, gente, quanto maracujá pra essa receita maravilhosa. É, não.
Are you ready to share your pool with these giants? He needs a boarding pass immediately. They were definitely meant for each other. When farmers turn their work into a piece of art. Lightning struck Atlanta, Georgia, USA on March 15, 2025. Lightning struck the Hallgrímskirkju Tower in Reykjavik, Iceland on February 5, 2025. A lightning strike was captured in Kenner, Louisiana on March 24th. On the same day, reverse lightning also struck the Bank of America located in downtown Atlanta, USA. A meteor fell from the sky in Karachi, Pakistan on March 17, 2025. A supercell formed and moved across northern Bologna, Italy, causing a tornado and large hail on March 16. Lenticular clouds appeared over Bali, Indonesia. A tornado in Tennessee, USA on March 15. It's terrifying how these destroyers lurk within the darkness. A sudden explosion at biotech company in Jiangsu released a large amount of purple smoke into the environment on March 12. Central Java, Indonesia, March 12. The fairy shrimp, Eurynchypus vernalis, a prehistoric creature capable of preserving its eggs for up to 10,000 years. How mountain ranges separate different climates and weather patterns. An impressive performance by dolphins off the coast of Bali, Indonesia. This might be the most intense showdown of his life. Wulan Festival, one of the biggest annual celebrations in Southeast Asia, symbolizes filial piety. This is the end of the video. We look forward to receiving your feedback in the comment section, so leave our contact. Thank you, and see you in the next videos.